Hey everyone, I'm Lindsey Smith. That's Espo, and today on our player preview, we're going to talk about Frank Kaminsky. That's right, Frank the Tank.
Oh, we are going to Kaminsky Cove, baby. My favorite hangout during the season, right behind McGee Marina. It's Kaminsky Cove.
Did you just make that up?
No, this has been a thing that I've been on Kaminsky Cove for a very long time.
McGee Marina.
Yes, that was spur of the moment nautical themed stuff that we do.
You know, I don't know who's punnier, you or Gerald. Because initially, 100% it was you. But lately, I'm like, okay, Gerald.
I'm a volume shooter.
Okay.
Gerald picks his spots.
Okay.
So Gerald's probably more efficient and effective.
Right.
I just do it all the time.
Okay, well, I mean, there's something to be said about either one. Those strategies work in different ways.
I'm Swaggy P. I chuck the pun, turn around, go like this, and it misses. But so be it. That's fine.
That will forever be one of the greatest things on the internet, like by far. Speaking of
great things on the internet,
Frank Kaminsky has some amazing bench reactions that constantly get to be put on the internet.
Frank Kaminsky in general is just a walking meme. He had the wearing DA's chain, just some of the things he's worn to games, his reactions. He's the kind of guy that you just want around. Mm-hmm. Whether he contributes, which at times he doesn't, at times he does.
Right.
But he's the right kind of locker room guy.
Exactly.
And I think it was important last year that they brought him back. He had signed with Sacramento. Sacramento cut him. Suns brought him back in the fold. And I think it was for that, because he provided some levity at times where you needed it, you know, and in some of his reactions, some of the things he does, that's what you want in a teammate.
Yes.
And he's the kind of guy that in a pinch, he will step in and he will help you out. And he tried his damnedest to help him out in Game 6 of the finals.
Game 6 of the finals ended up with the Suns winning. It would have been a completely different conversation around Frank Kaminsky.
Oh, of course. People would have praised him as a big reason why they had a shot to go to Game 7 and try.
So I'm on your team. There is no reason currently to kick Frank Kaminsky out of the Cove.
No, party in the Cove. Look, the guy had a pretty good season, all things considered. They pick him up off the scrap heap, and he averages 6.6 points, 4 rebounds, and over an assist and a half a game in the minutes that he got. And there was a stretch where he started, and they were going undefeated when he was a starter. And it made no sense because sometimes he wasn't scoring, but it became a thing. And in sports, streaks matter. Superstitions matter. And the locker room matters. And Frank is good for all those things.
He is, very much so. And we have a Frank Kaminsky highlight to run real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna call this Let's Be Frank, right? We're going to play a game. And Lindsey and I are going to react to these Frank highlights. We're going to play one.
I don't think I can hold my own against Frank Kaminsky, but I'll try.
None of us can. I mean, we could have brought Alan Williams in here, the former Sun.
Ah, man.
I don't think he could have held his own against Frank Kaminsky's
I don't
reactions.
know. That's a bold statement.
That'd be a fun battle.
That is.
The two of them. Okay, so here's the first clip. We'll watch it. All right. So here we are. I want to see your reaction. Can you give me a Frank reaction?
This is all I got for you.
That's all you got? Oh, come on. All right, so we'll do another one here.
I'm also sitting crisscross applesauce. I can't get up and wave a towel over my head and stuff.
I'll do the next one.
Okay, you do the next one.
All right, great play. We're going to go. Look, I knocked my glasses off. That's how good. We went Home Alone with it.
That's a good one.
It was. And somehow my glasses.
Where did they go?
They went flying that direction. It's fine.
Well,
it's what happens when you have magnetic frames. But that's what Frank brings, his ridiculous energy.
He does. And you know what? Some of the conversations I've had behind the scenes, not with people in the front office making the decisions, but just around the team, have said it wouldn't surprise them if Frank ended his career on 1-year deals with the Suns until he's done.
Well, if
it wouldn't surprise me either.
If you like a guy and he likes the situation and he adds to what you got, you keep those kind of people around. You see it a lot in a lot of places. I mean, I think it's Udonis Haslem in Miami. Guy didn't go away. Like, he just kept being there with Miami. And when you fit somewhere, you stay. Like, if it's right for both sides, There's no reason to go anywhere. And again, he's the kind of guy that in a pinch will come in and perform for you.
Right.
But he's not the kind of guy that's going to complain when he doesn't play.
Exactly.
And that was key last year for
Yes,
Monty.
because you have to have people on the end of your bench who are willing and bought into the role that they play on the team. And that's a Frank Kaminsky.
I agree. And that was a key thing in last year's run. You had guys like Frank and Langston Galloway, thank you very much. And, each one more who they could go weeks at a time and not play a game, then come in and have an impact because they were ready.
Mm-hmm.
And Frank is going to be that guy this year for this club that he very well might not play much, but he'll come in and give you something.
And that leads us to our anonymous scout's opinion or thoughts on Frank Kaminsky. The anonymous scout said exactly that. He's a guy that's going to stay ready and needs to stay ready for whatever minutes are thrown his way. And then when he is in the game, he needs to continue to stretch the defense and make shots and rebound and just provide as much defense as he can.
Which isn't much. Let's be honest. It's basically like when you remember back in the day, somebody would put the club on their steering wheel.
Yes.
That's Frank Kaminsky. If they've already gotten to that point, if they're already on the interior
with what you got.
of your car, it ain't going to stop much. And that's Frank, but he tries.
Right.
He tries his damnedest.
Exactly.
And that's what you can ask for from him.
And that's all we're going to ask for from Frank this year as well. Do you have a bold prediction for Frank Kaminsky?
I do have a bold prediction.
Okay.
He will get in a fight with a mascot this year.
Oh.
He seems like the kind of guy that's
totally
fun-loving
that.
and could have some beef with, say, Benny the Bull.
Absolutely.
Actually,
that's
no,
a good one.
I take that back. In my researching for this, I went back and watched an interview you did with Frank Kaminsky. And
Has he been in a fight?
He's afraid of mascots.
That's what
Remember?
It was. There was something to do with mascots.
The mouse at Chuck E. Cheese when he was a kid freaked him out, and he wants nothing to do with mascots. My bold prediction has already failed. If he gets in a fight with one...
if a mascot picks on him enough, he might get into a fight with him because of it.
I'm going to change my prediction. A mascot will try to get in a fight with Frank Kaminsky. Frank Kaminsky will run away from said mascot. That is my bold prediction.
My bold prediction is that at some point in time, Frank Kaminsky will wear a spiked mohawk this season. And I say that because I feel like in the preseason game against the Lakers, it low-key looked like he had a mohawk cut.
He's working on it. Right?
Yes. But it was down. But I think at some point in time in the season, we're going to see him with a spiked mohawk. So that's my bold prediction.
That seems about right for Frank. I can totally see that. And that will make the bench reactions even better.
Even better. All right. Well, that was your player preview for Frank Kaminsky. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.